Hey, what is going on YouTube? I am back with another video. This one's going to be a little bit different, so we'll kind of go through what we're going to do, but I'm excited to get into it. As always, to start off the video, I just wanted to show off a few of the new pickups. These ones aren't crazy, but they're really cool ones to add to my collection, so I'm excited about it. Some of you guys may have seen, we didn't open it on my channel, but Impeccable came out. And I did pick up this just base card of Trent Alexander-Arnold. It's out of 18. I just think the Impeccable, even just the base cards, look really, really good. And they're high quality cards. So the base cards go for pretty, affordable prices on eBay. So able to pick that one up. This one here in the middle is probably my favorite of these new ones. This is a hero variation. So you saw I opened the Topps Chrome Euro. And this is a hero variation. So these are like 1 or 2 per case. So they don't come in every single box. And it's Virgil van Dijk, obviously a player I like with Liverpool and everything like that. And so this is a hero variation of him. And then the last one is one of the metal cards that come in Impeccable, rookie metal of Jarell Quansah. Obviously he's doing great things for Liverpool. It's a rookie card of his, and I like these metal cards. I don't think I'm going to take the little protective sticker thing off of it, but I just think they're sweet, right? Obviously, in terms of condition, they're metal, so they're pretty well protected. All right, so let's get these things out of the way, and then I'm going to go over with you what we're going to be opening up today. I've got a couple sticky notes on here, just kind of loosely covering up my address so I don't dox myself here. But what this is, and I guess I covered up the sender of it, but if you look at the top sticky note here, this is from Collectible Card Club. And this is a subscription box. I actually pulled up the little listing here so I can read it to you. But it's a new... So in the U.S., we have, I'm assuming in other countries these might exist as well, but we have sports card like subscription boxes where you get random packs or assortments of, sports cards for different sports of your choosing, or sometimes multi-sport. And soccer's always been one of the things that is a little bit more difficult to get into these products. Just because it's less available, there's less variety to it, and just less people maybe seeking it out in the US. However, Collectible Card Club is one of the few that do offer. There's some other ones, and we'll talk about those actually in the future. But Collectible Card Club actually has multiple levels of their subscription for soccer. They have the Emerald level, which is like 5 packs of, it says usually consisting of 5 packs to match your value. Sapphire level, which is 5 to 10 packs. Ruby level, which is 10 to 15 packs, or a mini box or full soccer box. So I'm not sure, that's kind of vague in my opinion. And then this one, which is the diamond level, this is the highest level that they make. This one is going to come with an assortment of packs to match your value, usually consisting of roughly 15 packs and usually a full hobby box. To me, that's a little bit vague. Like, is it 15 packs and a hobby box? What kind of quality are we going to get? Is it going to be like the lowest of the low type of quality? I mean, I understand they have to make a profit, right? They're a business. But this is, it's pretty expensive. It's $379. So it's more expensive than a lot of hobby boxes. So I thought it would be really interesting to get this, open it up on the channel. And then what I'm going to do is afterwards, I'm going to go back through, add up the average pack value. I'll use like one website just to keep it kind of uniform, like David Adams or something like that. Add up the average pack value of what we get, and we'll see, is this something that is worth it, right? From a dollars and cents perspective. And then we'll also see what we can get, but obviously we're not going to judge the value of a box based on luck, right? So yeah, like I said, we'll get into this. I'm excited to see, like I said, it's kind of vague in terms of like, and a hobby box and a full soccer box. Like, what does that actually mean? I'm interested. I'm interested to see, what we are going to get here. So we'll go ahead and get this thing opened up. Hopefully I cut through those sticky notes. I don't want to reveal my entire address. Here, I'm going to kind of reach over here, see what we get. So we got whatever this is. And then we also have another box in here. So it does appear it's maybe the 15 packs and a full soccer box. I mean, this is a pretty small box, so I don't think it's a full hobby box. Maybe this is like one of the finest like mini boxes or a mega or something. I don't know. We are about to see. So this, in this package. Okay. So this is a Chronicles, one of the mini boxes from inside Chronicles. So that's, I mean, that's pretty cool. This is 21-22. So Serie A, which is not the one I would have preferred, obviously, with my collection. But I think in 21-22, there's probably, I mean, obviously there's legends in here, but there's probably Ronaldo from Juve potentially in here. Or would that, I don't know where he'd have been in the set, if he'd have been back at United yet or what. But, okay, and then we've got this big thing. So we'll open this up. And we'll open all of this up in the video and see what we get. But as I said, I want to go through... You know, I before I bought this and just looking into it, I went on YouTube. Like, I don't know if a lot of you guys are like me, but what I did is I went through and looked for YouTube videos of people opening this because I was curious what it was about, right? And I was able to find zero. So I figured, well, this could be helpful to somebody who's maybe thinking about getting this, like I am. So hopefully this video helps maybe let some of you know whether you should go get it or not, right? Obviously, it's not sponsored. I have 20 subscribers. Nobody's looking for a sponsorship from me. So we'll go through these one at a time. It'll be easier for me to figure out what's going on, putting together the values. So this is Topps Bundesliga Hobby 21-22. I can't imagine this is a super expensive pack, but it is a hobby pack. This appears to be like sort of like maybe the international box of FIFA Select. Yeah, it doesn't say it's hobby, but it does say there's autos, Peacock. Okay, so that's the FIFA Select. This is La Liga Select, and this does look like it's probably hobby. I'll look into these, the codes on them and stuff. I'm not going to make you guys sit here and watch me try to figure that out. This is definitely not hobby. I'm guessing this is breakaway. Yeah, this is breakaway of 2021 Prism. Revolution. 5 cards per pack. Okay, so there's Revolution, Premier League, 22-23. Maybe I'll kind of organize it by year. So this is 21-22, 22-23. So we're getting a little bit of everything, which is pretty cool. I mean, you can't be unhappy with that. This is 22-23 Hobby Chrome. This is a big old fat pack of Donruss, so this is definitely hobby. 22-23 as well. I mean, you're getting variety here, which is pretty sweet. 23-24 Serie A Select. We got 23-24 Chrome. Yeah, like I said, I'll go through and look at, I'll save all the wrappers as I'm going through. So if I'm taking my time a little bit, that's why. This is a hobby pack of the World Cup Prism, which I think this is a pretty expensive box now. Yeah, right there it says hobby. Pretty sweet. 2022 as well. We'll probably open this one last in that pile. And then this is the new Merlin hobby pack. This is a hobby pack of the new Prism. This is a La Liga new hobby pack. And this is a Stadium Club 22-23. I mean, in terms of variety in what you get, and then you also get this, it's pretty sweet. I mean, this is going to be fun to open regardless of whether the actual, whether the hits are there, right? And as I said, I'm not trying to judge this based on the hits and what we get, but let's go through it. We'll just kind of go in chronological order, I guess, and then we'll do that little... well, actually, we'll do that with the 21-22. We'll straight up go in chronological order. So let's see what we get. I'm not going to sit here and name all the base cards, but I'll show you what we get. So we did get a rookie that's just a breakaway. I don't think that's numbered. It isn't. And not much else. Okay. So I'm going to save these wrappers. So if you see me being kind of dainty with stuff over here, that's what I'm doing. I want to save all the wrappers so that I can put together the little spreadsheet and then share it with you guys at the end. To see what we actually got in terms of value, right? Okay. Okay. Hey, that is a rookie card. It's pretty cool. I mean, base rookie cards are printed pretty aggressively these days, so I'm not sure, you know, in terms of value, how much is actually there on that one, but I guess we'll put those in sort of the notables pile. Oh, I said we were going to do this in chronological order. So let's pop this thing open. I mean, I love Chronicles. I don't know about you guys. You can get some really cool stuff out of these. Who knows? Maybe there is like a, you know, Cristiano Ronaldo auto sitting in this pack right now. And I'm going to feel great about the value straight up. But we'll see. Okay. Zapata. You get a ton of rookies in these too. Oh, that's a sweet card. I always thought the Origins cards, like if they did that as a whole set, it would just be pretty cool because the cards just look great. Like there's nothing special about that card in terms of like numbering or anything, but they look great. Okay. As I said, a ton of rookies. That looks to be numbered. No. And then this is going to be, I think, a patch, unfortunately. So this is our patch. So one of the three usually has an auto, and then the other two have a patch. Sometimes you get two autos, but unfortunately in this case we got a patch numbered all the way up to 500 of Lautaro. That blue is not numbered. I just checked. And then we did get a numbered card to 99. Big old print line down the middle. And then Pellegrini and Ferrari. Okay. I mean, so, you know, a bunch of rookies. I'll go through and sort through that stuff later and see if there's anything, you know, that I want to keep. But in terms of like really exciting hits or anything that we've pulled in this box, we're not really there yet. But that's okay. Like I said, we're not going to hold that towards the value because it's nobody's fault, right? Well, maybe it's Topps and Panini's fault, but okay. Okay, and then Bakayoko. Is that a refractor at least, or was that a straight-up base pack? That was a straight-up base pack. A couple of rookies, and that's it. Oh, my. All right, it's not going super well so far, but let's see if we can get something. As I said, I mean, it's cool to open this kind of variety of products. The one problem you're going to get, like, obviously spending this much on... Maybe we'll try one of the lower levels of the subscription box next month or something like that. But the problem with spending that much is there's like a real possibility that you're just not really going to get anything. Sometimes, though, you'll get more than one hit, whereas you're paying the same price for a hobby box and you got more hits. So it's just about the fun, just like anything else. You can't base it on the hits. You open cards for the fun and potential chase of it, right? There's Virgil. You know what? We'll at least get to the rated rookies. you guys have seen a pack of Donruss probably at this point, so you don't need to be watching that. Malacia rated rookie. Okay, or something. We have a backwards Ronaldo. I don't think it's an auto, but I think that's a patch. Wow. Okay. Hey, if you're gonna get a player-worn patch of a player in Donruss, that freaked me out for a second. I'm not gonna lie. Imagine if that was a patch auto or something like that. But that is a player-worn patch of Cristiano Ronaldo. Okay. You can't be too upset with that. What is going on here? Okay, and there's cards just completely stuck together. Apologies. Anybody who's opened this product before, you know how Donruss can be. Because they put the optic, like, preview stuff in, like... And then it sticks right to it. Ederson. The optic cards always look really good. There's an Enzo Hollow rated rookie. That's something. This has definitely been our best pack so far. Then you get the couple of inserts there at the back. I don't believe I missed anything numbered. That Enzo and the Ronaldo are obviously the two best cards in the entire pack there. Okay. Like I said, I'll go through all this stuff later. If I miss anything, yell at me in the comments about it. But I think that's probably our highlight so far was that pack. And hey, it's Donruss, so it doesn't always have to be the most expensive pack. You never know. We got something though. I don't know if that's a yellow or a gold. I guess we'll see the numbering. If it's to 50, it's a gold. All right, so we got Diaz, De Bruyne. We got a rookie. Still can't quite make out if that's yellow or gold. That card is super thick. Like way, you can kind of see it. It's like thicker than the normal card, but I don't know, it's really weird. But that is a gold to 50, I believe. Yes, 38 of 50, a rookie. Odur. Okay. We will toss that in the notables pile. And then we did get a rookie refractor of Cole Palmer. That is something as well. Especially now. Fast forward to 2024, and that has become a very good card. All right, so on to the Revolution. Okay. Got Odegaard, Shockwave. I don't know what you're exactly looking for in terms of like numbering in Revolution because every card is so noisy. So I'm going to kind of take my time with these because I'm not really sure. Marty and Pearson. I don't believe we got... I think it usually says like right there if you got one of the like variations. Yeah, like this right here, Fractal. So we got a Fractal of Luke Thomas. Otherwise, just an insert in that pack. All right, La Liga Select. Okay. Sador, Reek. We got a field level of Camavinga. Not a hollow, though. And then we did get... Oh, we got a Zebra. Okay. So we have a Rui Silva. I'm not sure if this is numbered. And then the Zebra... I think it's going to be this way. So it's a field level Zebra. Come on. Lazaro Vinicius. Okay. I mean, it's a rookie. I don't know too much about him in terms of like what the prospect is of this guy, but that is a rookie field level Zebra, numbered to 25. That is pretty sweet. We'll throw that one in a sleeve. I would say so far, that's the most potentially exciting hit that we have. So let's throw that one in a sleeve. We're going to move Mr. Kwanzaa back and get rid of Big Verge. We'll move Trent over as well. We'll pop him front and center. And then, you know what? We got to get Ronaldo on there too. Okay. Cool. Cool. So, I mean, that was an eventful pack at the very least. You know, we got some color. We got this Camavinga field level, which is just, you know, a pretty cool card. I always like Select because I feel like there's a good kind of variation of stuff in Select. Like your hit rate per pack is pretty good. So multiple Select packs in one subscription box is a good spot to be. All right, Sanchez, De Ketelaere, Ramsey, we got Foden, and then we got Jesus Angulo, rookie, and that's not numbered, but like a prism. Okay. World Cup. This product has Mbappe autos. I mean, it's got a ton of other stuff too, obviously, but I mean, ceiling's pretty high on this. So let's see if we can get something cool at the very least. Okay. Danjuma, Costa, Rodri, Diallo, Ito. And that is like a hyper prism. Not numbered. We got Alvarez, rookie, Saka, Lloris. All right. Unfortunately, that was a dud, but that's an exciting pack to open, you know? They're getting more and more expensive. Like, I think 12 of those packs is like a $500 hobby box. So, you know, you do the math on that, and that's an expensive pack of cards. All right, so this is the new La Liga, and I think we got another Zebra. So, all right. This is pretty interesting. Alex Garcia, Sorloth, Herrera, Pino, and then, all right, there's the top. Who is that? Antonio Railo? I don't know much about him, but again, it's a Zebra. It's numbered to 25. Not a rookie like the last one, but again, you know, you're getting... Opportunities, if that's the right name, you know, that card's pretty exciting. But again, 2 zebras in one sub box in 1 month is pretty cool, right? I mean, just think about the sheer like number of hobby packs that I'm getting to open. Like, this is just a fun thing to do. Again, regardless of the return. Got something back there. Livermento, Dunk, Garnacho, Zuma, Tarkovsky, Silva. What is that? Oliver McBurney. I don't know what... I'm going to have to do some research, and I'll try to put up... It almost looks like a Genesis, but I'm not super familiar with the new Prism to know what that is. But it doesn't appear to be numbered on the back. But that card looks special, doesn't it? Maybe I'm completely off and it's like a super common card. It's like 3 per box or something like that. But I'm throwing it in a sleeve because it looks like something special. Again, no, it almost looked like 1 of 1 at first. And then we got a kaleidoscopic of Duran, who one of the more solid rookies that you can get out of that box. So that is something. Okay, last couple of packs here. We got 3 left. And then we'll get into kind of a breakdown of like the actual value of the box. And, you know, if you're not interested in that, you don't have to stick around. But I find that kind of stuff really interesting. And there wasn't, like I said, another video breaking all of this down that I could find. All right, so in this Merlin pack, we got Fernando Torres, Ageless Alchemy. Just an insert, but I always thought this insert looked sweet. Like, imagine that with an auto on it. That would be completely all right with me. Anybody who's watched my videos so far, you know, like, whatever I got going on with the piles, don't even worry about it. I'll take care of the recap. You don't need to concern yourself with what's going on over there. Okay. We got Trippier, Virgil, De Bruyne, and a full base pack again. No refractor or anything in there. Exciting. Last pack. This is Select 23-24. It does feel a little thick. It's a little stretched. Serie A. We can see what we can get. It may have a filler. Select does tend to throw fillers in. We got something thick. Let's see if it's a filler. It is a filler. Sorry to ruin the surprise. Lorenzo Luca, Vanya. Those who play FIFA from last year, or FC 24, or actually it may have been FIFA 2 years ago. This guy had a card where he played as like a center mid and was like bullying everybody. It was awesome. And then we did get a blue Fratesi, field level. And that is not numbered. The interesting thing with Select is like there's always non-numbered parallels, like with Premier League, they're red. But I feel like the actual like variation of the non-numbered parallel is a little different in every product. So I'm always having to look. You know, I don't really open enough of these individual boxes to know. So just going over a quick recap of what we actually got. There's a few like sort of, these are piles of like rookies and stuff that I need to sort through and just make sure I didn't miss anything. But in terms of like numbered cards, we got the patch of, again, to 500 of Lautaro. Not his rookie year, but this is player worn. So at least it's got some significance to it as opposed to what Panini's been doing nowadays. Some more notable rookies. We got Duran, Alvarez, Ito. We got some rookie color. We got a Cole Palmer refractor. We got this gold to 50 Enzo Prism. So not a refractor because it's Panini. And then we did get a couple like cards that I thought were numbered. This is just a blue, but it's not numbered, but it looks great. It's color matched to his jersey. We got this one, which again, you probably know at this point what this is. But I don't know what this is. It looks like a Genesis, but not numbered. Just looks pretty sweet. And then in terms of like the actual things I'd consider hits, we got a Cristiano Ronaldo player worn patch out of Donruss, but it's Ronaldo, so you'll always take that. And then we did get 2 zebras, both numbered to 25. One is a rookie, so we'll kind of close out on that. Lazaro Vinicius. And then what I'm going to do is get all of this stuff put together, put the hits back in the back. Maybe I'll chat through what that card is after doing some research, and I will come back with the values and go over that with you. So be right back. Thank you. All right, so wanted to pop back in here and just clarify a couple of quick things. So we went through the hits, you know, obviously before with the recap, I got everything kind of taken care of, went through a couple of things, did get a couple of solid cards, you know, certainly going to list a few up on eBay and keep a couple of them. This I did look into, and this is a Genesis. They did add those into Prism for Premier League Soccer. It's one of those things Panini likes to throw different, depending on the sport, like Genesis might be in Mosaic for basketball, but soccer for, you know, Prism, it's just weird the way they do things. But this is, you know, sort of a case hit type of parallel that they put into the product. Obviously, you know, not a person that I collect, but certainly there's going to be somebody out here who likes this card and wants this card. So pretty cool. Not numbered, but a rare card nonetheless. Other than that, while I talk through this, I'm going to put it up on the screen for you guys during the video. But what I did is I hopped over and I went through all of the packs, and I put together sort of a little spreadsheet. It's nothing perfect. I didn't spend, a year on it or something like that, but it gives us a pretty good idea of how we're doing in terms of value. So you're going to be looking at this at the same time that I am. But I put the packs in kind of numerical order. Some of the packs I put a different source for, so that's why I have a column for source. Because some of the packs actually you can no longer get even on a site like Blowout. The reason I chose Blowout, the prices obviously vary depending on Dave and Adam's Blowout, depending on sales and all those sorts of things. But Blowout has the widest variety of soccer cards. Generally, based on what I could find, it had the most of them available. So I decided to use them as sort of the baseline and then eBay as like a secondary for things that were no longer available on Blowout. Hopefully that makes sense. Obviously, it's not an exact science, and some of this just comes down to the day and the time and when you search for these things. But hopefully, you know, it at least gives us an approximation in terms of value. So overall, a few big packs in here. That's the first thing I wanted to point out. The Select La Liga from this year, the World Cup Prism, the Select FIFA from last year. These are all $40+ packs. On top of that, the Chronicles Serie A, that one's a little bit, you buy a hobby box then and it comes with all 3 leagues, right? So some people may buy it for that league. Some people want La Liga. Some people want Premier League, you know? So it's one of those things where like, I just had to take the full box price and divide it by 3 for the mini box, as opposed to trying to guess what the worth would be to somebody. Does that make sense? So, you know, it's one of those things where you kind of have to just understand that every time you get one of these boxes, there's going to be variety. And it's just like anything else with a hobby box. Sometimes you're going to get the money's worth in terms of the value, and sometimes you're just not, right? But what you will see is that the total of all of these based on current blowout value or most recent eBay sale is about just over $350, which I think, considering the value of packs that you get, is really good, right? We're within basically $20 of the cost of the box, and you're opening up such a variety of packs that you really couldn't do elsewhere. I've tried, you know, other subscription boxes, and I've never had one that had 15 completely different packs in it. A lot of times they'll duplicate like newer stuff or older stuff or easier to get stuff or cheaper stuff to kind of like make their margins work. But it takes a lot of effort on their part to put 15 completely different packs in. The only kind of bit of feedback I'll give, and I don't know if they'll ever see this, but for you guys to maybe take into account, when you read the diamond level description on their website, what it says is an assortment of packs to match your value, usually consisting of 15 packs and usually a full hobby box. That word "and" should be changed to like / or, because that makes me think I'm getting 15 packs and then a hobby box, or like that mini box is what they're considering a hobby box in this case. I know it's like kind of being picky, but it is one of those things when you're ordering something for the first time, you have no idea, you know, and you kind of just have to take their word for it. So I think that's one little kind of bit of critique, but overall, when you're getting this type of value from a subscription box, it makes me want to, number one, try kind of their other levels and see if there's one that I could land at as a more consistent option to maybe get once a month or something like that. But number two, just the sheer variety and fun of opening 15 packs, including quite a few that aren't even available on Blowout anymore, is really cool, right? And so sometimes you're going to get great hits. We did get 2 zebras, a goat, essentially. He's not my goat, but he's one of the goats, patch, and then, a case hit, essentially. If these were the right names, we would have tripled up what we needed on the box, right? So it's just kind of one of those things. Anytime you open a box, there's risk that you're not going to make your money back, but I'm happy with what I've got. I'm happy with overall the experience of opening this. So I hope this has been useful to you in terms of deciding, should I get one of these? Like I said, when I searched for it, I didn't see one video on YouTube talking through whether or not these, even opening one of these. So I wanted to see what it was all about. If you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up or leave a comment and I'll reply back. I'm really good about that. Other than that, if the video was interesting to you, helpful to you, please subscribe. Right now we're at 20 subscribers, which may not seem like a lot, but 3 videos in, I feel really good about that. And I appreciate those of you who have subscribed. It helps motivate me to keep making these videos, and I have a lot of fun doing them. Also, my link to my eBay will be in the description. If you like any of these cards, they may be up there. So just figured I'd plug that, but certainly, not necessary in any way. And then last thing that I wanted to mention as well is that I did put a link to my brother who helped with all of the art in the videos, and like in my banner and in my logo for the channel. Check out his Instagram if you're into art, if you're into design and that kind of stuff. He's really, really talented, and it's always cool to draw eyes to people who like that sort of thing. So that's all I have for you guys. Again, appreciate the time. Sorry about waffling there. Hope this has been interesting to you guys, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.